You just took the Myers-Briggs Type questionnaire. You have your report in front of you. You might be curious. You might be skeptical. You might already be circling words that feel right. Stay with it. This is not about putting you in a box. It is not about destiny. It is about telling you what assignment you belong in. You can work patrol, investigations, you can promote, you can teach, you can command. This is about energy. It's about how your mind works when the radio cracks and something is happening right now. I'm grouping 16 types into 4 broad patterns to make it easier to understand. We have operators, honor guards, detectives, and field training officers. You have all 4 in you, but one of them feels the most natural. For example, operators. If you look at the middle 2 letters on the 4 type, those operators are SP. They're sensing and perceiving. They live in the moment. They read body language fast, adapt without panic. They stay calm in motion. They trust their instincts. If you're one of these, you are often steady on a chaotic scene. You do not need a long explanation. You need the objective. Now, honor guards, these are SJs. They're sensing and they're judging. Again, look at the middle 2 letters and the 4 type. If you're an SJ, you protect standards. You know the policy. You value order. You respect the chain of command. You care about doing right. You stabilize the department. You do not just ask, do we handle it? You ask, did we handle it correctly? Now detectives, they're the NTs, intuition and thinking. If you're one of these, you look for patterns. You question assumptions. You improve systems. Think ahead. Want logic to drive action. You can see what others miss. You often get frustrated with inefficiency. Field training officers, they're the NFs. They're intuition and feeling. If you're one of these, you develop people. You notice moral shifts. You coach quietly. You care about meaning. You sense tension early. You often ask, is this officer growing? Not just, is this officer performing? Now let's simplify what those letters actually mean. S and N, how you gather information. If you prefer sensing, you trust what's observable. Facts, details, what is physically happening. If you prefer intuition, you look for patterns and implications. What does this mean? Where is this headed? Both are necessary on the street. One sees a suspect's hands, the other sees the setup. T and F, how you make decisions. If you prefer thinking, you lead with logic. You ask, is this consistent? Is this fair? If you prefer feeling, you lead with values and impact. You ask questions like, how will this land and who's affected? Both are essential in modern policing. J and P, how you organize your world. If you prefer judging, you want structure, plans, closure, clear direction. If you prefer perceiving, you say flexible, you adapt, you hold options open. On a dynamic call, you need both. Now, here's what matters most. This is now not about what kind of officer you are. It's about what kind of officer you want to become. Just ask yourself, do you want to move up? Do you want to be a stronger supervisor? Do you want to be a sharper on the scene? Do you want to work better with your squad? Do you want to understand suspect and victims faster? Do you want fewer internal conflicts? Do you want more confidence under stress? Your type does not limit you. It gives you a starting point. If you know how you think, you can strengthen your weaker side, adjust your communication, control your reaction under stress, develop command presence, coach others more effectively. And maybe, most important, you can understand the people you come in contact with, the public, your partner, your sergeant, your family. The next step is personal. Look at your report and ask, what comes naturally to me? What drains me? What skills do I need to build to reach my next goal? What additional knowledge would make me better at my job? Leadership training, conflict management, advanced investigations, stress control, communication skills. This assessment is not the finish line. It's a mirror. You already carry authority. Now you have a clear picture of how your mind works. Decide where you want to go next. Build toward it deliberately.